Number 12, fully open. Fully open. So during ground operation of an engine, the cowl flaps should be in what position? They should be fully open. Fully open. During ground operation of the engines, the cowl flaps should be fully open. Number 13, first stage turbine nozzle guide vanes. First stage turbine nozzle guide vanes. So the components in a turbine engine that operate at the highest temperatures are the first stage turbine nozzle guide vanes. First stage turbine nozzle guide vanes. Number 14, flap actuator motor circuit breaker. Flap actuator motor circuit breaker. So during an operational check of an electrically powered aircraft engine cowl flap system, the motor fails to operate. Which of the following is the first to be checked? The flap actuator motor circuit breaker. Flap actuator motor circuit breaker. Number 15. Both number 1 and number 2 are true, so let's look at that. Some aircraft exhaust systems include an augmentator system to draw additional air over the engine cooling. That is true, and actually we had a couple questions about that. What else? Augmenter systems are used to create a low pressure area at the lower rear of the aircraft engine cowling. Okay, also true. No questions on that one though. Augmenter systems are used to create a low pressure area under the lower rear of the aircraft engine cowling. Right? So both of these are true. Both 1 and 2 are true. Number 16, too much cooling fin are broken off. Too much cooling fin are broken off. So which of the following defects will likely cause a hot spot on a reciprocating engine cylinder? If too much cooling fins are broken off, if you have too many cooling fins broken off, will definitely cause a hot spot on a reciprocating engine cylinder. Number 17, exhaust valve port. Exhaust valve port. So what part of an air-cooled cylinder assembly has the greatest fin area per square inch? The exhaust valve port. The exhaust valve port is the part of an air-cooled cylinder assembly that has the greatest fin area per square inch. Exhaust valve port. Number 18, a fan mounted on the engine. A fan mounted on the engine. So reciprocating engines used in helicopters are cooled by a fan mounted on the engine. A fan mounted on the engine. Number 19, carried out with exhaust gases. Carried out with exhaust gases. Carried out with exhaust gases. So the greatest portion of the heat generated by combustion in a typical aircraft reciprocating engines is carried out with the exhaust gases. The greatest portion of heat generated by combustion in a typical aircraft reciprocating engine is carried out with the exhaust gases. Number 20, may be filled to smooth contours if damage and or repair limits are not exceeded. May be filled to smooth contours if damage or repair limits are not exceeded. So a broken cooling fin on a cylinder head may be filled to smooth contours if damage or repair limits are not exceeded. So you can repair a cylinder head cooling fin. It may be smooth contours if damage or repairs are not exceeded. Number 21, idle RPM. Idle RPM. So an engine becomes overheated due to excessive taxiing or improper ground run-up. Prior to shutdown, operation must Operation must continue until cylinders have cooled by running the engine at idle. All right, so let's do this again. If an engine becomes overheated due to excessive taxiing or improper ground run-ups, right? Prior to shutdown, you must keep the engine running at idle to cool the cylinders. All right? Operation must continue until cylinders have cooled by running the engine at idle RPM. Idle RPM. Number 22, thermocouple sensing device. Thermocouple sensing device. So cylinder head temperatures are measured by means of an indicator and a thermocouple sensing device. Thermocouple sensing device. Take a quick quiz, and I'll see you soon.